Hello there. I thought I had everything out, and then as soon as I hit go, I realized that I didn't. I just looked over and I saw what I didn't have. So let's invite some friends. What do you say? I don't know about you, but it's been a spectacular day around here. I've got a lot of things accomplished that I wanted to get accomplished. And the weather is beautiful. I mean, so beautiful that my husband actually told me I could open the windows, turn the air conditioner off, open the windows. So it's like, praise God. Got some fresh air blowing in. I love fresh air. It's pretty exciting stuff. So anyway, hey, I got a question up there for you. Think about it while I'm inviting some friends. Do you believe in luck? Seriously, I want to know. Do you believe in luck? Let's find out what everybody thinks. If something good happens, are you lucky? If something bad happens, are you unlucky? I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? I bet I know a few people who think I'm going to tell you what I believe. Does anybody out there think that I'm going to share what I believe? Oh, we had Lucas and Liam come over for a couple of hours this morning, and they were so good while I cleaned up the house, and they even helped me. They are becoming like super pros at using my Norwex glass cleaning cloths to clean my front door and my back door and my dining room sliding. I've got a sliding door in my dining room. So my grandsons are just becoming pros at cleaning those. So anyway, that's kind of their little grandma chore. And they can earn allowance from grandma for helping me keep the doors clean and keep sticky fingerprints off. And it's super easy whenever they use that Norwex because, yeah, they don't have to worry about spraying anything. So when you jump on, say hi. Let me know you're here. Sometimes Facebook lets me know who's watching. Sometimes Facebook doesn't. If you don't get to watch right now because this isn't a good time for you, just go ahead and hashtag replay so that I'll know that you caught me on the replay. But anyway, I want to share some really awesome things with you. We're going to put makeup on. Yeah, because I didn't put makeup on today. Because that's what we do together. But I want to share something with you because I just got something special in the mail. You know, I love whenever I get closet candy, right? So I haven't even tried this on. You are going to get to see me put this on for the very first time. 4th of July is on its way, and I wanted something to wear because out at the lake, they always do fireworks, and they have this little festival. And I know that we are probably gonna get the boat out if the lake isn't too busy. And definitely we'll take our golf cart and go cruise around the lake and in and out of the different campsites and say hi to people. And I am very cold-natured. So I wanted something for the 4th of July that would look really super cute and that I would be able to stay warm in. So I got myself a lightweight sweater. I'm going to go ahead and put that on, and then I'm going to walk back to my little dressing screen so that you guys can see it. And I'll be able to see it for the first time with you, okay? This is fun. I just wanted something that would be nice and cute and keep me in the picture. Yeah, see that? Isn't that cute? It's just like a vintage, lightweight sweater, and you can see that it has the stars and the stripes, but they're not dark colors. It's not like real dark red, real dark blue. It's more of a vintage look, and that's what I like about it. And then it's real lightweight and has the bigger sleeves, and yeah, that's kind of like who I am. I like simple things. Thank you. I like to look simple, you know. I like t-shirts, I like tank tops. Give me a good old pair of shorts, a nice sweater. I like to layer it up. And yeah, anyway, so that's my new sweater. I'm glad you like it. And today when I put on my makeup, you're probably going to notice that my fingers are kind of, I don't know, maybe a little stained. I took off my gel nails that I got for vacation, and I decided that, you know, it's just not worth it with the garden because there's too much going on. I know that you guys got to see the boys help me pick berries, not berries, cherries. So we picked the cherries and we got those off of the cherry tree. Well, now I'm in the process of pitting cherries and getting them in the freezer. So if you notice that my hands are stained, it's because I was up late last night pitting cherries. And I also did something else. I was able to get some cucumbers out of the garden, okay? And so I have this nifty, neat little container. Let me get the lid off. It's called a Piccadilly. And I know that we all love to do our refrigerator pickles, but the thing I love about this is that I can just lift them up and I don't have to get my hands down in the vinegar. And so anyway, I've got my little Piccadilly in there. I wanted to show that to you. Last night it was so late that I didn't get to put my dill in. So I went out to the herb garden and I just picked the dill. And so now we have dill in our refrigerator pickles, and we're just gonna leave those there and let that sit for a while. And guess who's gonna have some pickles with a sandwich for lunch? This girl right here. Okay, let's do some makeup. Oh goodness, where do I start after that? Oh, luck. Do you believe in luck? I mean, do you believe that things happen in life because we're lucky? Or they don't happen because we're unlucky? Or do you believe that things happen in life because maybe we pray or because there's someone praying for us? Okay, I'm gonna put on some makeup while we think about that. So I've already washed my face. I've already put my moisturizer on, my targeted eye cream. I've got my targeted serum on. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I can't wait to eat them. This time of year just excites me a lot because I get to start eating all organic food out of the garden. So anyway, I've already moisturized. I've already got my primer on. Everything's ready and set. Now, I want you to know that when you put your makeup on, you need to make sure that your skin is ready for makeup, okay? I'm in this house and I've been in the process of working on it. And I'm going to tell you that these walls are old. And if I go into these old walls and I start painting and the walls aren't prepared for the paint's probably not going to stay. It might crack or flake or come off, okay? I have to prepare the walls. Same with your face. You got to prepare your face. So I do prepare my face. I do some masking. I do my moisturizing. I prime my face. So once all that's done, then I'm ready for makeup. If you don't take care of your skin, no amount of makeup, it doesn't matter what makeup you get, you're not going to hide bad skin, okay? Skin that's not taken care of. So anyway, luck. Do we believe in luck? Personally, I don't. I don't really believe in luck. I don't believe things just happen by chance. I'm not saying everything happens by divine will. I'm just saying that I believe that God is there. And in my life, I know He's been watching out for me. For instance, I'll just tell you a story while I put on my makeup. How's that? And if I get the story wrong and my mother's on here, she will correct me. So anyway, I was a single mother for 7 years, okay? And I would say that I was probably a single mother mostly by choice. Because Kendra's dad and I were both pretty young whenever we got pregnant. I was 19 whenever I had her. And neither one of us were ready to be in a committed relationship where we were married. And so I don't believe it was a stroke of luck that I got pregnant or a stroke of bad luck that I got pregnant. I think it was a blessing. I think that my daughter was an absolute blessing from God. And she has always been a blessing to both her father and me. She's a blessing to everybody. So, single mother for 7 years. Now, I don't know if you were ever a single mother. It's hard. But it was a choice. I made a choice. I really chose that I was just not ever going to get married. You know, I had Kendra and it was me and her, and I never really saw myself getting married. I think I always had that dream, that fantasy of what the perfect marriage would be, but I never really believed that it existed. And so I just didn't really think that it would ever happen. And so as a single mother, I was blessed. I was blessed with people in my life that were truly, truly amazing. I always had people that loved me, people that loved Kendra. I can remember struggling with food, okay? I never wanted to accept any government assistance. I was in college, and there were times whenever I would struggle for food. And so one time I was, carpooling with a couple of friends, and so I jumped in the car to go to college with a few of my friends. And while I was at college, one of the girls that I carpooled with had her husband go buy groceries. And when I got home, her husband had filled my kitchen with food. Kendra and I had enough food for probably a month or more. That's blessed. I never asked. I never even told anybody that I needed anything. It just happened. There were times whenever, as a single mom, I would break down on the side of the road, run out of gas, whatever. You know, I was young. I was irresponsible. I didn't put gas in my car. So I would just run out of gas. It never failed. Somebody would always come along and always make sure that I got gas. That was before cell phones. Hello? That was a long time ago. So, always had everything. People took care. People were always there. They always came along to help. When I was in college, it took 3 jobs to get 40 hours that would like actually work around my class schedule. So I worked 3 jobs. And during the time that I worked 3 jobs, not only did I have amazing friends that helped me with Kendra, like physically with her care, I had the most amazing administrator, because I was determined that my money would go to purchase clothes for Kendra, because I wanted her to be beautiful. And so I would just wear whatever, you know. It didn't matter what was on my body, it mattered what was on hers. So my administrator, Linda, cleaned out her closet one year, and she literally brought me a closet full of name brand clothes. I wore them until they were worn out. So I never felt like I was lucky. I always felt completely and totally blessed. During the time that Kendra's father and I were split up, you know, we weren't together. We were always friends, but we weren't together. And, you know, I did date other guys, but I was gun shy. If you've ever seen the movie Runaway Bride, I wasn't a runaway bride. I was just a runaway. If anyone ever got close to me, I ran. If you got too close, I ran. I was not going to let anybody get too close, because I had a plan. And my plan did not involve anything except being a mother. So that plan changed. The plan changed whenever my husband came along. And he wouldn't let me run. You know, I tried to run. But he wouldn't let me. And so, you know, I don't believe it was luck that I married somebody that has taken very good care of my children and me. I believe that I've been blessed with a husband who loves me and who cares for me and who takes care of my children and me. That's blessed, okay? And whether that was my prayers, whether that was my mother's prayers, whether that was my grandmother's prayers, somebody was praying, and God answers prayers. So, I probably ought to tell you that I've put on my foundation. It's the Pressed Powder Foundation. I have put on my bronzer, and I've put on my blush. I am wearing a little blush today because I'm practicing for my 4th of July look. I've got to get this 4th of July thing down so that whenever we take the golf cart out, I want to look nice and festive. Done, but not overdone. Does that make sense? So anyway, I was just that person that did not want anyone close to me, okay? I was just like, okay, I have my life, I have my child, I'm single, I'm raising my daughter, I'm in college, I feel successful, and that's it. And then whenever my husband came along, he just would not let me run away. And it's funny now because my children tease and say that he stalked me because I was a waitress at Patrick's, and every night when he got off work, he would come into the restaurant and get a glass of tea and wait until I got off work. And then he would strike up a conversation with me, and he would end up, I would end up sitting and talking with him. So anyway, that's how our relationship basically started, was because he came to my restaurant every night and just didn't go away. So my children say, yeah, Dad, you were a stalker. Anyway, it worked. 30 years later, we're still here. So I couldn't run away whenever my husband wanted to get married. And I've been blessed. I have not been lucky. I've been blessed. So how do you go from having a mindset of luck to having a mindset of blessing? Go from feeling like maybe if I get the right scratch off, or maybe if I have the right lottery numbers, I'll be lucky and I'll win the lottery, to I don't worry about what I'm going to eat tomorrow because I know that my God will provide. I'm not worried about what I'm going to have on my body to wear tomorrow because I know that my God will provide. I'm not worried about having gas in my car because I know that my God will provide. How do we go from a luck mindset to a blessed mindset? Girls, you got to have faith. You got to get in the Word, and you've got to start trusting God and trusting that He will provide what you need, and trusting that He'll provide what you want. He's not just there to provide for your needs. He wants to provide your wants. And so sometimes we just have to think bigger, and we have to believe bigger. So anyway, what do you guys think? Do you believe in luck, or do you believe in being blessed? Let me do this other eyebrow, and then I just want to share something with you. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm taking my pomade and I'm very gently following my arch. And you'll see that I put a little bit too much underneath here. So I'm just going to blend it up into the brow. Okay, that's better. Now, I'm going to get some pomade and powder, and I'm going to fill in the areas that are a little patchy. This is my brow that I've had all kinds of fits with, and it's almost grown in to match the one that I don't have fits with. I've been using the lash serum on my eyebrows, so I believe that using the lash serum coupled with continuing to shape, continuing to train, has really helped this eyebrow to fill in those spots that were so noticeable. So now that I have the pomade on, I'm just going to go back and brush my eyebrows. And I want them to have a really nice, natural look. Now that pomade is going to help keep my eyebrows in place all day long. Once it's on, my eyebrows are just going to stay pretty much in place. I swim with the pomade on. I go out and work in the yard. It stays on through swimming, through sweat, you name it. It doesn't go anywhere. It's good stuff. This is the first time I've ever used it because I had always used a pencil before. Now that I'm using the pomade, I'm going to tell you, I love it. It's really good. Okay, so before I do my eyes, I want to share something with you. I think we're probably all familiar with Proverbs 31. And it's about the woman that's like Superwoman, that does everything and she's perfect. Well, I just want to skip to the end. And I'm not going to say this always happens, because it doesn't. But in Proverbs 31:28, it says, her children rise up and call her blessed, and her husband boasts of her and praises her, saying, many daughters have done virtuously, nobly, and well, but you excel them all. Charm and grace are deceptive, and beauty is in vain, because it's not lasting. But a woman who reverently and worshipfully fears the Lord, she shall be praised. So this part where it says, her children rise up and call her blessed, I want you to know that throughout the 30 years that I've been raising children, 37 years that I've been raising children, I've been called blessed. Now, I've been called other things too, because my kids are kids and they're not perfect. But I've been called blessed. And I am blessed. But I want to tell you about a night when my baby sister gave me a phone call. Okay? And I know she's not my child, but she's younger than my oldest daughter. So this was so special to me because my baby sister took time out of an event to include me on a FaceTime. Okay? So let's put some liquid eyeshadow on. I gotta get this tested out so that I'll be all ready for the 4th of July. Shake that up. And then I'll tell you about my baby sister. Okay? For all my Cleveland folks, you might know of the place where she was. I actually don't know. I just know that it's a popular concert area in Cleveland, Chattanooga area, outdoors. Maybe down by the river. Don't remember. Paige, if you're on here, you can tell us. This is the brand new Decisive liquid eyeshadow. Notice how easy it is to put on. It has that doe foot applicator. And I just use that doe foot and I swipe it on. Now I'm going to use a brush to go back and kind of blend it. If you don't have a brush, just use your fingertip. You do not get any easier than this amazing liquid eyeshadow. Okay. I like this color because it is a kind of mauvey lavender, but because my shirt is a vintage wash, the mauvey lavender is going to look really, really good against these colors, and I think it'll play off really well with each other. Okay, so my story. My baby sister Paige was at an outdoor concert. Martina McBride was singing. And while Paige was at the concert, I didn't even know she was at a concert. I was in bed. She woke me up. So she calls me, FaceTime, woke me up and said, Sissy Kim, you've got to hear this. And I sat in my bed and I listened and I watched, and I'll be honest, I cried as Martina McBride sang, I have been blessed. Now, Paige told me, she said, it's your song. Well, she's right. It is my song. I have been blessed. Oh my goodness. If I sit down and I begin to write you a list of the ways that I have been blessed from the day I have been born to today, I don't know if I have enough space in my house to store the volumes of journals that it would take to tell you how blessed my life has been. That does not mean my life has been perfect, because if you know me, you know my life has not been perfect. You know my life's messy. You know my life is full of craziness. You know I had a child out of wedlock. You know that I was a single mother for 7 years. You know that Kendra's dad and I never could get our acts together. You know my life has been messy. but you also know I'm blessed. And it's one thing for me to know that I'm blessed and to proclaim that over my life. Oh, honey, it is another thing altogether when my baby sister calls me in the middle of a concert, when she's surrounded by her friends. She is out having a good time. It is bedtime. I'm asleep. And she wakes me up. I could be her mother. And she wakes me up to tell me that I'm blessed. That was just a little bit of confirmation from God for me that I am blessed. Okay? So maybe you need a little confirmation from God today. You're blessed. Maybe you need to go start making a list of all the things that God has done in your life and all the ways that he has shown up when you didn't realize that it was him. And when you do, you'll realize that you're blessed. Okay? So, because I'm working on this 4th of July look, and I want to make sure that it's perfect, I'm going to grab my Beloved 3 palette because I like to use this color right here. See that silver? Now we have a liquid color that's similar to this. I just haven't got it yet. I did post a picture of a girl that's wearing it, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it. What I do is I just take it and I put it right here. Because I want my eyes to wake up. I want to have that look and feel that I'm awake. And when you put a little bit of that silver right there, it highlights and it just gives you this look that, wow, now I'm awake. Okay, so back to, are you lucky or are you blessed? Sweetie, I want to tell you, whether you know it or whether you feel it, there's a God in heaven looking out for you, watching over you. Those things you thought were chance, maybe you thought that it was just luck. Maybe it was a blessing. She did. I believe God did put that on her heart to call me, because I'm telling you, I was in bed and I don't even think it was one of the best seasons in my life. I think I was going through something. And I mean, she's in Tennessee, I'm in Indiana. We talk, but we don't talk every day. She had no clue what was going on in my life. God put that on her heart, and I'm going to tell you, I needed to hear it. So, maybe somebody out there needs to hear this today. And if it's you, I want you to just start writing down the ways that you're blessed. And when you realize that your blessings far outweigh the curses, you'll realize how loved you are. Okay, so now I'm going to take that perfect pencil. I'm going to put it right in the corner. I'm going to drag it out. Oh, that's probably a little bit too much. What that does is it gives me just a little baby wing, okay? Just a little bit. So that when I do my eyelashes, that little bit of liner is going to make my lashes look longer. Speaking of lashes, can't give it away, but something big is coming to Younique. And it's not mascara. It's something we've never had before. It's something that a lot of women and girls are going to love. And I'm excited to be able to share it with everybody. Today I'm going to use Twisted, okay? Yesterday I did some 4D. Today I'm going to use my Twisted. I'm going to start with the little wand. Come in at the base and just do like a little back and forth to grab all those lashes. And then I'm just going to go in and pick them up. And then I'm going to go on the bottom. And here we are, back and forth. The little wand grabs all of the lashes that your bigger wand would miss. And what we do with this Twisted, it's going to give you length and definition. Okay, I'm going to give that just a second to dry. And I kind of sort of want to use Scenic Drive in my lip better, but then again, I've got this brand new Date Night and I really love it, so I'm going to go with Date Night. If I decide on the 4th of July that I want something a little bit brighter, then I'll go with the Scenic Drive. This is a really pretty color of brown. And I think that because my sweater is vintage, that this will be a good color for my vintage sweater. Let me see. Sharon, now I'm going to have to call Paige and tell her to watch this. I could just tell her the story, or I could just say, watch my live, fast forward through all the parts you don't want to watch, but make sure you hear when I talk about you. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to use the big wand. And I'm going to get some length and some definition. Check that out. It's crazy. I'm telling you, the lash serum has done my eyelashes so much good. They were really struggling. Look at that. So that is the little wand grabbing those small, tiny lashes. And then one coat with the large wand. Okay, now I'm just going to give this a chance to dry. And then I'm going to put one more coat on with the large wand. And I forgot my setting spray. So let's do one more coat. This time I'm focusing on the tips. You know, I love both of my mascaras. I love my 4D Lash, but I also love my Twisted. And it's like, I love them for different reasons. Sometimes I wear them together. Sometimes I want length and definition and volume. And when I want all three, I put them both on. How crazy is that? Okay, last coat. Wow. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sticking with my story. I want you to go out and be a blessing to somebody. Give them a smile, maybe a hug. Tell them they look great. You know, just go out and be a blessing today. And when you do, it's going to make you feel like $1,000,000. And then pop in, send me a chat, DM, and tell me what a wonderful time you had just being a blessing. Okay? Love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget about our bundles. I've got 2 different bundles that I'm offering right now. You can choose between the Twisted Mascara and the 4D. You can choose between the Perfect Eyeliner or the Dip and Draw. And you can choose your favorite liquid eyeshadow. This bundle does not include the brand new limited edition eyeshadows. We have 3. This bundle doesn't include those, okay? But you can get these 3 items for $60. That's a really good deal, okay? That's your eye essentials. Now, the other bundle that I have available to you right now, another amazing one. I think I'll just go ahead and got some rose water. Amazing stuff. Tones your skin, works wonders on dark circles under your eyes, works wonders on bug bites, sunburns. I can send you a list. It is amazing. So this bundle includes the rose water, your choice of lip butter, and your choice of liquid eyeshadow. Now this bundle includes our limited edition shades of liquid eyeshadow or lip butter. So you've got lots of options in the liquid eyeshadow and the lip butter in this bundle, because there are 3 brand new shades of eyeshadow and 2 brand new shades of lip butter. So, and you know what I would do? What I'm going to do? I would order both bundles, because that gives you your choice of 2 different liquid eyeshadows. It gives you an eyeliner, it gives you a mascara, it gives you a lip butter, and it gives you a toner for your face, all for $120. And because your order is over $100, you've got free shipping. So this is exactly the bundle that I would go with. I would just get them both. So anyway, Christmas in June. Who would have thought it? Okay. Go be a blessing. Have a beautiful day. I love you guys. Bye-bye.